Oh my gosh, good morning. My name is Suzanne Castle. I'm so glad that you're spending a few moments on my Training Tuesday here. Oh my gosh, is anybody else doing taxes? Like, let me know. Give me some shout out, some love into, hi Micah, good morning. Give me some shout out, some love in the comments. So I've been working on my taxes and it's not something that normally you associate with a lot of joy, right? And I know that this year it's complicated and some of us have moved into home offices. We're trying to figure out how to write that off and stacks of how do I do this and what do I do and how do I account for this, this, and this? And it just got me in this place thinking about what are some easy ways that we can add joy to our daily routine. We're all like up here, right? We all have so many things, and it's so easy to just get stuck in that space rather than in joyful, Full space in the daily, in the mundane, in the muck, and in the mire. So I thought I'd spend just a few moments. It won't take very long, but I want to talk to you a little bit about 3 easy ways to add joy to your daily routine. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I hope you're excited. I have some high-powered content for you. Here's the thing that I know. Most of us are living that busy lives, and often we're so busy juggling tasks and responsibilities that we forget to take the time to do the things that bring us happiness. Unfortunately, a lack of joy in your daily life can lead to unhappiness, and it can have long-term negative consequences on your health and your brain health especially. There are several well-known studies. Just Google away. You'll find so much information that demonstrate that positive emotions such as joy, such as happiness, such as contentment have a profound effect on your health. One study I want to align you to is called the Positive Emotion and Health Going Beyond the Negative. It was published in July 2005 and it keeps having impact. You can check it out in Health Psychology. According to this study, joy and optimism provided a 51% reduction in the rates of heart disease among men who were followed for 10 years during the study. I'm going to say that again. Joy and optimism provided a 51% reduction in heart disease. If that's not enough to find some joy in your everyday, I don't know what else. But here's the thing. Positive emotions such as joy and hope, they also not only reduce the incidence of heart disease, but they also have a protective effect against high blood pressure and diabetes and upper respiratory infections. I would have never even imagined such a thing. Now, thankfully, no matter how busy your life might be, there are some steps that you can take to instantly boost your mood and your health. And I don't know about you, but we all need that, I think. So let's take a quick look at this. So the first one is to revel. I totally love that word. Take time to appreciate and revel in activities that delight you. So whenever you feel your energy beginning to dwindle during the day, it happens, for me, it happens about 2:03 in the afternoon. So if you have an appointment with me, then just know, take a break. Focus on something that gives you pleasure. For me, I do joy breaks. You've heard me talk about this before. I give myself permission to do a little dance break. Put on some ABBA. Put on some Depeche Mode. That's kind of, I'm going back in the Wayback Machine. Do a little office karaoke. Don't wait for your car to sing out through your lungs on your favorite Broadway tune. Find something that you can do that will instantly lift your mood, as well as that will help you reduce your stress and it will recharge your energy. The key here, though, is to get up from whatever you're doing and find that aspect. So there are simple things too, like you could savor a cup of your favorite coffee, or even reconnecting to an old friend. That also has the ability to bring you joy. So send a quick little text, find a funny gift to send away. Just take 5 minutes and say, hey, I had 5 minutes and I was thinking about you. Yeah, cup of tea. That's right, Micah. It's a great way. And there are mood boosting teas as well. So maybe that's something that you want to have ready to go. The important thing to remember is to take the time each day to focus on that simple activity that will make you feel happier and find what it is for you. It's different person to person. So our first tip is to revel. Now, our second tip is actually count. I'm not good with math. That's not what I'm talking about, but I want you to be counting your blessings. So if you're having a particularly difficult or a hectic day, you might find it tempting to focus on the negative aspects of the day, what is right in front of you, and that never-ending to-do list, right? Instead, what I'm advocating for is try focusing on the things that are going in a positive direction instead. You'll find your thankfulness and your gratitude, it starts enveloping all of you, and it does make those mundane and the pesky things seem not so urgent. So here's some examples of that. Feeling and expressing gratitude, they're very powerful initiators. So taking time to reflect on better times in the past, if you're not seeing something in front of you that's going great today, think about a time in the past you've made it through all of your bad days, by the way. So maybe think back through when things were especially difficult and how it felt on the other side. You can think about things that are currently going well. Just jot a quick little list. This should only take you like 90 seconds. It shouldn't be that hard to think of one thing going well in your life, even if it is, I got to eat today. Okay. That instantly lifts your mood. It gives you the strength to keep working towards your goals. I would also consider that you might want to keep a blessings journal or even a blessing file. I do this. I call it my feel good file. I drop in little cards and notes, things that people have sent me. I print out emails if it's particularly lovely. And when I'm having that kind of mucky day, I pull that out. Some people like to keep a blessings journal, not a gratitude journal. And that is that physical record of the good things in your life. When you need it, you can pull it out. It'll help lift you up. It'll help encourage you during those difficult times. Okay, so we've got the revel and we've got the count. And now let's talk about the third one, which is going to be important centering, right? And then what are you going to do? You're going to shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it up. Shake like you just don't care. You don't even understand. You are going to shake. Shake it all out. Shake things up. Do something new. Shake your shoulders if you need to. You know that old adage, familiarity breeds contempt. It's certainly true when it comes to our daily lives. So why not try something completely different to rediscover your joy? Your imagination is your only limit. Isn't that great? Put your possibility goggles on. Imagine something different for yourself. To get started, why don't you explore a new route to and from your workplace if you're going back to work right now? You could also try out a new recipe that features a novel ingredient like saffron or something crazy that maybe you don't do all the time. Your imagination is the only limit. Consider learning a new skill. Consider learning a new hobby. When looking for something to try, pay attention to the dreams that you had as a child. And maybe go back and find something to reconnect to your childhood. For example, did you ever dream of traveling to a faraway country in the past? I know we can't travel right now, but what you could do is you could plan a trip for when things open back up. You could research fun places to go in that place. You could consider taking a class to learn that country's language or use an app on your phone like Duolingo to start accessing that information and then work that out. It will really help you rediscover joy in the moment. Remember, here's the key. I want you to take time for fun. I want you to take time for laughter. I want you to have fun throughout your day. Not only will you rediscover your joy, it will also strengthen your health. It'll increase your own happiness, but it will also, your positive energy, your outlook, it will be contagious to others around you, and it will increase their level of joy too. And if that's not reason enough to find joy in your everyday, I don't know what else is. Let's make the world a better place today. I'm glad you spent a few moments with me. Take charge of these 3 easy ways to add joy to your daily routine. And I will see you next week on Tuesday at 10 a.m. And next week, we're going to talk about making a living versus designing a life. I'm Suzanne Castle. I'll see you on the flip side.